so welcome back to my channel. I do have another business video. Okay, I hope you guys have been loving these series, but basically I want to go ahead and show you guys how to take product shots of your products that you're selling in your store and how to make them look really good and vibrant for Instagram, Facebook, or wherever you're posting them. And of course, you guys know when it comes to my products, I told you guys I get a couple of them from Alibaba.com because I always get asked, where do I get my products from, vendors, all of that. I'm going to give you guys a great source because Alibaba.com is the best place when it comes to small businesses or large businesses to start your own online business or shop as well. But I love them so much because they make it super easy for you to start your own business, you guys. Like, they have so many categories on there in terms of beauty, fashion, hair, shoes, candles, whatever you're looking for, they have it on there, and I just love that about them. So honestly, all you have to do is just go in there and search for different suppliers and vendors that can offer you samples and your products. So of course, with Alibaba.com being the largest e-commerce marketplace out there, okay, you guys, they have so many suppliers and vendors, literally hundreds of vendors on there, and they're all verified as well, because I know some people are probably like, well, are they real? Should I go ahead and shop with this person? It doesn't matter, they're all verified, so you don't have to worry about that. So all I do is I go in there, search for what I'm looking for. You guys know I'm launching my lip glosses really soon, so with my tubes, I typed in lip gloss tubes and I saw hundreds of vendors, you guys. I was scrolling forever, but what kind of helped me narrow down my choices was looking at reviews. Reviews are very telling of how a supplier is before you even start working with them. So I look at, you know, communication, I look at their products, their videos, how well, you know, they describe what they can do for me and all of that. I just put them all into one group and then say, hey, all right, after talking to all these people, this is who I want to go with. Okay, now it's really easy because all you have to do is just contact them and ask for a sample. I do recommend you guys always getting samples of your products because you want to make sure that what you're selling to people is actually great quality and that you actually like it as well, because pictures and videos are deceiving. So go ahead and get you a sample before you place a large order. And also, I know when it comes to samples and all of that, some people just don't want to spend that money, but I do highly recommend it, you guys, because it tells you a lot about that vendor or supplier. It lets you know how fast they communicate with you, how good their products are. You know, it just tells you a lot of things. So I just go ahead and place a sample every time before I place a huge order. But basically, once you go ahead and place your sample order and you get that and you can confirm that you love everything, you guys, you can go ahead and start your business. That's the most exciting part, because once you know, like, I found this person for what I'm looking for, it's just such a good feeling, because that's like the biggest stress of it all. So now you can have fun in terms of, you know, customizing things and promoting it and all that good stuff when it comes to a business. But you want to make sure that your products that you're selling to people are good quality, okay? And that's the best part about Alibaba.com. They do give you guys great quality products at an affordable price, okay? Because we're small business owners or large business owners, it doesn't matter, honestly. At this point, everybody wants to save money. So I love the fact that you can get a bunch of items from Alibaba.com at a great cost. It's my favorite thing to do. So in case you guys are thinking, you know, should I go ahead and really work with this vendor? What if something goes wrong? You guys, like, I promise you, Alibaba.com has trade assurance as well. Okay, that's the best part about Alibaba.com, because it lets you know that if something was to go wrong, you literally have the opportunity to get your money back, you know? So I love that because it makes it feel a little bit more, you know, easier and just safer working with people all over the world. I love that about them. Trade assurance is super important, so you don't have anything to worry about, okay? So yes, I want to go ahead and let you guys know about that, because when it comes to my products, you know, people always want to know who I work with. And you guys, I give you a great resource that's very easy to work with, and I'm telling you right now, they're so worth it. And I just really love it because it makes it easy to start your own business, you guys. Like, super easy, I promise. But let me go ahead and show you guys, you know, how I take pictures of my products, how I make sure that they look super clean and fresh. And also, as a bonus as well, I will show you guys what apps I use to edit my photos, because that part is super important, because a photo can look good, you know what I mean, but you can take it to the next level, to the next step. All right, so I will show you guys all that good stuff. So with that being said, make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, and let's jump right into the video. So you guys are probably thinking, what am I looking at? So I have my spotlight set up right here. I have to put these things, like random objects, around it because it will tip over and just like fall, because the string is all the way down here, so it's kind of pulling it a little bit. But I stacked it on top of 2 bar stools. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yeah, basically I want to buy a huge spotlight because it adds like a natural kind of light to the item itself. But right now I don't have that, so we're just gonna work with this for now. but y'all can see it is shining down on the silk face mask. But I'm still gonna do something else as well, because I do have another spotlight that I shine over it as well as I take the picture, and y'all will see that in a second. But it just adds like a nice effect to the silk face mask, and I will show you guys that now. But I'm pretty sure my light is blinding y'all, but it's gonna look a lot better, I promise. So when it comes to my photos, you guys, I don't use a special camera or anything like that. I just use my iPhone. This gives me the best lighting, the best angles, all of that, all in this phone right here. So I kind of just play around with the settings that it has, where you can zoom in, zoom out, give it like a nice effect like this and all of that. So I just use my phone, y'all. Like, I don't use anything special. So what I'm gonna do is get on this chair right here, start taking these photos so we can get these angles, and we'll just go from there. So I haven't edited the photo yet, but y'all can see like the angles and all of that. The lighting, it just looks so good. Like, it looks like natural sunlight. I'm obsessed. Look at that. So good. So we're done with the yellow. Now I'm gonna move on to the other colors. So here's Sage. This one came out really good as well. Only 2 more left. I just know the angles, y'all, so I get it so quick, as y'all can see. Hopefully it's like showing y'all, but yeah, really simple. The next setup I do have is natural sunlight. You can never go wrong with natural sunlight. It just adds a nice effect, you know, to the product, to the pictures, to the videos, it doesn't matter. So first I use a spotlight over there, but now I saw my sunlight coming through. I was like, you know what, this is a great idea to do like a mini video for my reels on promo day when we actually launch for this one. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Y'all gonna see just me taking videos and stuff like that. But I think this setup is really nice. So really quickly before I do end this video, I do want to show you guys another option, such as backdrops. So I have a couple that I wanted to share with you guys, and they all fit my theme of gray and white. So funny enough, you guys, I actually got these on Amazon, and they're actually wallpapers. So what I did was I got a box, as y'all can see, and stuck the wallpaper onto the box itself. That way it's a little bit more sturdy and lasts a long time. But y'all can see my feed on Instagram when I do videos and pictures. I have so many textures going on, and I use these as backdrop just to add a little bit more, you know, of a theme to my page. But yeah, these are super affordable. You can create them yourself. Go on Amazon, type in wallpapers, and see the different options they have, and just use those as backdrop. But then also as well, you guys, I do go outside, use like the nature, water, like whatever it may be. I use everything around me when it comes to pictures and inspiration. Like literally so many ideas come to my mind randomly, so I just go with it. But yeah, these are super nice. So you guys just saw me taking my photos of my silk face mask, my spring collection that just launched about a week, I think a week and a half ago. But you guys saw how I was taking my pictures, the different backdrops I can use, the spotlight, all of that good stuff. So y'all can see how I take my pictures. Now when you do take your pictures, it's not gonna look, how do I say this, the best it can be. So I'm gonna show you guys the apps I use and all of that, okay? So y'all can see on my screen right now, I think it's screen recording. I hope it is. Let me see. All right, so I think it's screen recording right now. So let's see, let me pull it up for you guys. So y'all can see all my apps that I use. I use Facetune, I use Canva. I also use Jiffy if I want to make a GIF, of course. What else do I use in here? I don't really use Lightroom or Filter. I was before, but it's a little bit iffy because you gotta pay for those. But also my favorite one when it comes to videos, which I will show you guys as well as an extra bonus, is Sparkle Cam. All right, that one just makes your photos and your videos look so white and bright, and when you guys go on my Instagram page, y'all can see everything is super bright. So I will show you guys with that one. But for my photos, I use Visco all the time. So right now I am in Visco, and y'all can see my yellow silk face mask in the shade Honey. So yes, it looks good. Y'all can see the light coming through, but we can just take it a little bit, you know, further than that. So what I'm gonna do is go to my recent, because there's one filter I use all the time, and it's called H3. Now it's gonna brighten the photo up, so y'all can see the before and after. All right, but one thing I want to make sure is I'm not losing the saturation of the actual color, because right now the yellow looks a little bit washed out, but the background looks a lot wider, which I want to keep. So what I'm gonna do after I add the filter, I can play around with it to see how intense I want to make it. So the full part, or the full extensity of this, is 12. So let's take it down to an 11. Okay, now I'm gonna go to saturation, and we're gonna add some color back to this, because I want to make sure I am keeping the color that it was originally. So we can do 1.6. all right, let's do 1.7. all right, so y'all can see right here the before, the after. Like, look at that, y'all. Tell me that does not look a lot better. Okay, so the before looks a little dull, and then the after looks a lot brighter. Now we want to make sure that it's super crisp, so I'm going to take it to a 2 for sharpen, just to make sure everything looks a lot crispy. Okay, now because I always add white balance to everything, I'm just gonna do a little bit of a -2, maybe -1. I want to keep that yellow saturation that we added. All right, so this is how I go ahead and edit my photos, y'all. I add a filter to make it brighter and wider, add some saturation, some sharpness, and that's basically it. Now if you want to make it a little bit grainy, of course, you can go over here to grain and add all of that. But because it is a silk face mask, I want to keep like that, you know, smooth feature. So I'm going to take away the grain. So I told you guys I always use Sparkle Cam, because Sparkle Cam, literally there's so many filters on there to make your videos a lot brighter. All right, so what I'm gonna do is pull this up, and I'll pull up a video as well to show you guys how I edit. So right here you guys can see a video that I filmed a couple weeks ago to show you guys how I clean my lashes with my lash cleanser that I hand make, you guys. So I hand made the perfect formula to clean your lashes. Now with this, you guys can see everything is white, but I feel like we can take it a little bit further than how white it is right now. So I'm going to go ahead and press filter, and we're in Sparkle Cam, you guys, as well. I just want to go ahead and point that out, Sparkle Cam. So I'm going to click filter, and it automatically just brightens it for you. So right now it looks really good, you know what I'm saying? I could just use this one, but I want to see what else is out there. So I'm going to use N1, and oh, N1 just does it for me. Like, y'all, look at this. Look at how white and bright it looks now compared to before. I can't do the before and after feature, but y'all can see how much brighter it looks right now just by using this filter. Now every video, sometimes it may need a different filter, to be honest. Like N1 works for this one, but sometimes based on lighting and all of that, I may have to use a different one. But look at this, area looks a lot brighter. So a lot of people always ask me how I do my videos, and this is how I edit it. Super easy, you guys. I'm not sitting here for hours just like, you know, going back and forth with editing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, just a little bit behind the scenes of how to take product shots, videos, all that good stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it was helpful, let me know down below. But if you have any other questions, let me know down below as well, and I will answer it for you guys. So love you guys so much. Make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.